Hello Unlimited friends, it's Zara back again with another question about the application of Law of Attraction in practical ways to our life. The question today was posted under one of my videos by someone who calls themselves AbrahamHicksFollower. And the question is, I'm not able to focus on my work and studies due to family issues. I live in a joint family and they always keep fighting, arguing with each other, and it affects me a lot. Due to this, I could not keep myself in the vortex and always find myself out of alignment. So that is why I'm struggling to keep myself on a high vibration by using self-talk, self-soothing, etc. And then they say, I also have 5 years of negative momentum for which I am trying to come out of resentment. There is a lot going on here. The main thing here is that it is never a good idea to get involved in whatever is going on around you, because what is going on around you has nothing to do with you until you pay attention to it. You don't have to pay attention to it. Let me give you a small example. If you were reading a really interesting novel, a really interesting book, and you were totally engrossed in the plot of this book, if somebody was calling you, your mother was calling you, your father was calling you, you would not hear them call. And then they would walk up to you and pull the book out of your hands and say, I've been calling you for so long. Why did you not hear me? And you will answer, I didn't hear you. If I had heard you, I would have answered. That is how powerful it is for you to decide where you want to focus your thought. You decided to focus your thought on the book you were reading or the movie you were watching to the exclusion of everything else. And that is what mindfulness is all about. Mindfulness means I am going to decide what I will pay attention to the extent that nothing else matters. That's mindfulness. And so, sweetheart, it doesn't matter if you live in a joint family and they're always fighting with each other. You don't have to become part of it. You don't have to let yourself be affected by it. You don't have to pay attention to it. The minute you pay attention to it, now you have become part of it. Even if you are not actively participating by jumping in and saying anything or taking sides with people, just the fact that you're paying attention to it makes you part of it. Because where attention goes, energy flows. So you have to find ways to distract your attention. Maybe that means putting headphones on when there's a fight going on and playing the music really loud in your head so that you can avoid becoming involved in whatever is going on outside you. Lay low. Lay low. Be invisible. Be someone who does not participate. Be someone who does not have an opinion. Because the minute you start having an opinion about this, now you are focused on it and therefore you are part of it. So that's the first thing. How can you soothe yourself? You can soothe yourself by saying, this is just a temporary situation. It's going to be over soon. I'm not going to stay here forever. Yes, that's how you get through a bad situation. Those are the soothing words. This too shall pass. I will not be here forever. This is temporary. It's like a bad patch of the highway. Soon I'll be on the smooth stretch of highway. You know, because you've heard those stories as well, that people in prisoners of war camp survived because what in their minds they went somewhere else. They kept telling themselves this is going to be over soon, and then they diverted their attention by focusing on something else. You can do that as well. The main thing in using soothing self-talk is to tell yourself that the situation that is making you unhappy is not going to go on forever. If you say things like, oh, this is never going to change, they will never stop, what you're doing is you're creating that situation in the future. So you have to turn it around by saying, it's not going to last forever, because I'm not going to be here forever. I'm here just now because I need to be here. But as soon as I can, I will escape. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to be gone as soon as I possibly can. And you will. You will. It's not going to go on forever for you. Now, that's the first part of the equation. The second part of the equation is you've got to give the people involved the benefit of the doubt, because they are capable of changing. But as long as you keep giving attention to the side of their personality that is upsetting you, then they will always show you that side of their personality. But if you start saying things like, it's okay, they will understand one day, they will learn one day, they are doing this because they don't know any better. But just like I have learned, they too can learn. And in fact, they never need to learn about law of attraction. Things can happen that will change the way they deal with each other. Why? Because anything is possible. Law of attraction teaches us that one lesson. Anything is possible. I don't have to pay attention to the fact that they're always fighting, because that can change. That can change. They can stop fighting. So many things can happen. This joint family situation can change. People can go away. People can change their attitudes. So many things can change. And so I am going to focus on the fact that the universe knows what I want. And every time they fight with each other, they are sending a request to the universe about what they prefer and what they want. And the universe is listening. The universe is paying attention to what they are saying. And the universe will help them. Absolutely, because their desires are also being responded to by the universe. Everyone has their own straight, direct connection with that which we call Source. And everybody's request is being answered by Source. And so everyone has the capacity to let go and allow good things to come in. Because I'll tell you something, these family members of yours who are always arguing with each other, what do you think they want? Why do you think they're arguing? They are arguing because they also want good things in life. They also want to be happy. In the end, that's what everyone wants. And everyone's request is responded to. The universe always responds. And here's the one thing that I want you to understand. Everyone, no matter how resistant they are, in the end, everyone gets what they want, because the pulling power of desire eventually will bring things in that you have wanted. When you have a lot of resistance, you struggle yourself towards those things. And when you remove the resistance from your path, then your journey towards those things is easy. I know, because my parents struggled, literally struggled towards the things that they wanted. But in the end, they got those things. But the journey there was not a pleasant one. They suffered their way to those things that they wanted. But in the end, they got those things. So bless them and let them be. It is their journey and not yours. As far as you're concerned, you just have to send them love. You have to see each of those parties the way the source within them looks at them. Because source, no matter how much they fight, never stops loving them. And when you feel upset in that moment, you are not looking at them through the eyes of source. So I hope that this helps you. And if you want more help with this work, then I'm going to suggest that you come and join one of my programs. Join one of my programs so that you can interact with me personally on a daily basis. And the easiest way to do that is to grab a copy of this workbook. Grab a copy of the Unlimited 40-Day Law of Attraction workbook. I teach the workbook and the exercises in it every day in my private Facebook group, which is meant for people who are doing the workbook. So come and join me in that group, and I can guarantee that within 40 days, you will learn more than you have learned in all the time that you've been studying Law of Attraction so far. All right. Love you all lots. So happy for this opportunity to share what I know. If you're here for the first time, please do consider subscribing and supporting my work. And if you're returning, thank you for being here and supporting me. Love you all lots, and it is my intention to answer your questions. So if you have a question about the Law of Attraction and how to apply it in practical ways to your life, please leave me a comment or send me an email through my website, ZMAHOON.com. Bye for now.